Hello, neighbor. Fat Matt's Garage. It's been a while since I've done an update on this car. And, honestly, I kind of fucked it up. I took the wiring harness out. To ignore this garage is kind of messy right now. I've been slacking, but I'm gonna start getting better. Promise. Anyway, this car, my daughter's shit horse. I fucked it up because I was driving it back home from the shop, and I just put the 456 gears in it, and I mean I wish I would have gone with 513s, which I originally wanted. Excuse me, but people talk to me like they advised against it. They said, "Oh, it's too much gear. You'll regret it." I regret not doing it. As you can see, the dash is out of everything's out. Pulled the harness out because when I drove it home, I smelt electrical heat. You guys, if you're a car guy, you know what the smell I'm talking about. And it made me super nervous. I was like, man, I don't want this car to burn to the ground. I'd be money ahead if it burned to the ground. But you can see the intake's off. I'll explain that in a minute. This video's pretty scattered. But I really wasn't planning on making a video. But my favorite YouTube guy, my favorite YouTube channel, 50 Tussin, 50TUSSIN. Can you guys even see me? Is it too dark? Let me get in the light, because I know you guys all want to see my face. He came back, and I was really upset when he quit making videos, because I've learned a lot from his channel, and he's just really down-to-earth guy, and he builds honest budget cars, unlike some of the shit you get on YouTube, and they'll say, budget channel, and they spend like 10 grand and they go 11s. That sucks. I've got more money in this. I don't even fucking want to know how much I've got in this car, but it looks budgety. But that's my own mistakes. So since I've posted on this car, like I said, 456 gears, had a wiring problem, pulled the harness out, and I was going to thin the harness out. I was going to get rid of the shit that I didn't need. And I don't know if you guys have pulled the dash harness, the chassis harness out of these fucking things. It is more wires than... It's ridiculous. I probably pulled out 25 pounds worth of fucking wire. It's fucking stupid. So I got to hacking away on the harness, and I just got in over my head, and I was in a bad mood one day, and I just started cutting shit just to get it unraveled, and then I don't know, I just kind of gave up on that. And I've posted a couple videos of the Buick, so I've kind of been on that car, for the time being. But since 50 Tussin came back, I was watching his LTD videos and just got super motivated. And my goal is to, kind of get back on track with my channel, and Shit Horse, because the weather's getting beautiful, and I'm shitting around again, not getting damn things done, and I'm tired of that. That's inexcusable. So I've ordered parts for this car, and they're in the box, and I was thinking about this earlier. I've got parts for this car that I fucking forgot about, and it's gonna help substantially. I've got Lakewood 9010 struts for the front. I've got Lakewood 5050s for the rear. Honestly, I'll have to do a separate video on the parts I've got for it, but I've got boxes of parts for this damn thing. Something else you guys may not like, or some of you may like, is I am switching to carbureted. I'm tired of fucking with EFI. I'm tired of fucking with micro squirt. It's not a bad product, believe me. It's not, but I don't. That's the tuning shit. That was all kind of new to me, and I was doing okay, I guess. But I don't know anybody around here that's got a similar setup. Everyone's got LSs, and they've all got Holly Terminator kits. So I just didn't have any, like, I couldn't like sit down with somebody and be like, hey, show me what you did, and then I can kind of go from there. But I got it close. I mean, it ran at 1286. That's still the one time I've raced this car. It's been that long, and it's a shame. It's got a rear bumper. I bought a used. I mean, it's a piece of shit, but it matches the car. So, and I put a Walbro, or not a Walbro 255 fuel pump in it, and I'm taking that back out because it's going carbureted. And despite what people say, fuel pressure regulator, you can't. People do it, but it's not the right way to do it. To switch these cars to carbureted, you got to change your fuel lines. You gotta do a different fuel pump. Even a stock fuel pump's too much. You can't regulate that down to what a carburetor needs. I mean, seriously, that carburetor's like six or seven, psi. EFI's, I can't remember off the top of my head exactly, but it's substantially higher than that. Trust me. And then the fuel lines on these, it's either one or the other. It's either too big or too small, but it's got something to do with the size. It needs less or more volume. I don't know. I got to do more research on it because I've never had to switch it to carbureted, and I've got to build a wiring harness for it now because I've completely fucked the other one up. And I still want to have turn signals and lights because it's going to be a race car that I drive on the street. So anyway, this is a terrible video. I'm sorry it's so fucking scattered, but it's a video, maybe entertain you a little bit. Gonna be putting the struts on, gonna be getting a Victor Jr. open plane, single plane intake, and then like a quick fuel 650 double pumper, electric, or no choke. It's a race car, I don't need a fucking choke. But the goal, I want the first pass I make in this, once it's done, I'm shooting for 2 months here. In 2 months, I want to be racing this, and I'll be making at least one video a week that are hopefully better than this one. And then I'm going to eventually put 513s. I'm going to run the 456s and see how they do with the Lakewoods and carburetor setup, and hell, I may like it. I don't know. But I'm kind of wanting to set it up for 8th mile, because the track Salisaw, their 8th mile here, and I want to, they're not here, but fairly close to where I live. Maybe an hour. It's the same where I live. I can race at Tulsa, I can race at Salisaw, I can race at Mocan, and they're all about the same distance, And I don't want to get there and fucking blow it up, which inevitably is going to happen. I may take the aluminum heads off of it, the skip whites, and put GT40P heads on it. I'm cloning almost the exact build that 50 Tussin has on his LTD. If you guys haven't seen his channel or that car, you need to look, because he's running like 670s with a T5 5-speed, carbureted 302. The 302 short block came out of a 95 Mustang, an SN95 body style, and it has like 270,000 miles on it now, and it's tired, and he's busting off 670s in the 8th mile, which is fucking fast. Seriously fast. It's ridiculous. It blows my mind. So, and I'm not secretive either. I don't give a shit if you guys know what my setup is, and I'm not gonna be the fastest car in the world. Don't fucking plan if you don't want to be. Just like shifting gears, and I want to get it as fast as I can, and the aluminum heads have the big valves, and I don't want to fucking, that's catastrophic failure at such a high RPM. So probably going to get the GT40s, 202 160s. It clears, but I mean, if you watch my old videos on this, it's kissed the fucking pistons before. So I don't want that. I may pull these heads off and buy a 351 Windsor short block to put those heads on, and then when the 302, finally lets go, then I'll put a 351 in it, maybe. Also entertaining the idea of doing a carbureted 4.8, but for now I just got to get the fucking thing racing. But that's the update. Gonna put, once I get a harness or build a harness, I'll put a 2-step in it. And a, I don't know, maybe I might do a line lock. I haven't decided. But yeah, that's old underwear. I covered my distributor hole. I used to cover my asshole. So here it is. This is the update. It's depressing, but the next videos will be gooder, I promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in a week.